One of the most asked questions in my live session is, bro, what's the right lot size for my account? May it be a 10,000 account, a 15,000 account, a $50,000 account. What's the right lot size for me? That's the most asked question. Well, the question itself is wrong. Let me tell you why. Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video, we're talking about why the same lot size will not work and should not work across your trades. It is a very important thing to understand if you want to trade and if you want to make it in the big stage. So to make you guys understand, I'm going to take you through a couple of trades that I took live last week, and I'll show you how to calculate the lot size for each of these trades, and you're going to see the difference in action. Question of what's the lot size, best lot size for me and my account size is completely wrong. I'll prove it to you with a couple of examples. Let's go. So here we are. I'm going to take you through a couple of trades and give you live examples of what the trades were, how I took it, and what was the lot size I used for each of these trades. Then and only then you'll get a clear picture of why am I saying the same lot size will not and should not work for all the trades that you're taking. Alright, so this is trade number one. To explain the entry of this trade, it was fairly straightforward. As you guys know, I do trade 4 strategies to be exact. This one came under stop hunt. So stop hunt is nothing but price making a low and a high. This low that you see here is called stop hunt, and when price gets to this zone, we wait for the second candle to tell us what it wants to do. In this case, I got a beautiful confirmation candle in the second 5-minute candle closure, and I hopped on a long. So guys, as far as this trade is concerned, this is how I calculated my stop loss. So as you guys know, I wait for the second 5-minute candle to close with the confirmations that I'm looking for in order to enter. When it closed, it looks something like this. So that's the entry point. The stop loss went 100 pips below the previous low, which is this one right here. So as you guys can see, in terms of pips, you guys can call it 170.68, but with funding pips, if you want to take this at face value, you should be putting at 1706.8, so 1706 pips by 8. All right, that is how they take it. So this is what I'm going to show you right now, and now I'm going to take you to the funding pips lot size calculator to make it easier. Guys, you can use any lot size calculator out there in the internet, but this time for this examples, I'm going to show you the one that is already built in within the funding pips. So if you go to your dashboard, these are the accounts that I got. These are the accounts that are passed, and right now I have a couple of accounts that are ongoing. All right, if you see on the left, you will see a mechanic symbol. So this is where you'll find the lot size calculator. It is called the risk calculator. Just open the tool. So this is the position size calculator within funding pips itself. If you have a funding pips, then fine. If not, search any lot size calculator online. So with this, I'm going to give you the examples. So these are the information that you need to put into the calculator in order to get the right lot size. To start up, you should put which pair you're trading. In our case, we're trading XAU USD. All right, long or short doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. You don't have to put it in, but balance does matter. Let's say, for example, we're trading my 25K master account. I'm going to click 25K right there, and the important thing is how much am I risking per trade. This is very, very important, people. You got to risk only a certain amount that you can take and your account can take. You cannot risk upwards of 5% a trade and expect your account to be alive after 5 trades. All right, so make sure guys, you do the right risk management in order to be successful in this industry. Usually for me, if you ask me, I only take 0.4% per trade, and in terms of leverage, you'll be able to figure this out inside your account, and in the settings or whatnot, you can figure this out. Usually I get a 1:100 leverage with the account. So select that, and then what are you going to select? You're going to put in the entry. It doesn't have to be precise. You can just put in 4,000, let's say. That should work, and this is the important thing. Pay close attention right here. So if you want to get the accurate calculation, you got to put in the pips here. Okay, just select pips out of this too. As you guys can see, there is price as well as pips. Switch the toggle to pips. There you go. Now it has been switched in terms of pips. So going back to the trade itself, as you guys can see, look at this red number right here. It says 1706.8 pips. So we're just gonna enter 1706. Guys, this is what Funding Pip wants and does. That's why I'm calling this 1706 pips. For you, you can call this 170 pips, but for the sake of Funding Pips and its calculator that they built in, that is what I'm going to enter. Right here, that's the number that I need, 1706 pips. All right, 1706, that's the number of pips. And right now, you get the answer. The position size for that trade was 0.05 lots. And as you guys can see here, this is the right risk that we're getting. So I'm risking 0.4% for that individual trade, and I'm risking $100 in terms of dollar amount for that trade. So guys, keep this in mind. For this first trade, the first example, we have taken 0.05 lots. This is how you calculate the lot size, and that's the lot size for that particular trade. Example number 1. Let's go to example number 2. This is also a live trade that I took. I'll tell you how I took it, why I took it, and what the lot size was. Okay, let's go back in time. This is the next example I got for you. This is also a trade that I took live in our live sessions. If you go back on the 18th of August, you'll be able to see this live. All right, what happened here? This is the ASH strategy. As you guys can see, price made a low with 2 candles to the left, 2 candles to the right, making a V-shaped formation. There you go. That's a beautiful V-shaped formation. That is ASH zone. What is ASH? ASH is aggressive stop hunt. The trade that you saw earlier was stop hunt. This one is aggressive stop hunts. Okay. So when price comes to this ASH zone, we wait for the next 5-minute candle. I do have a couple of very important confluences that I look for in order to take an entry. So I got both of my confluences on the second candle after the ASH zone was breached. As you guys can see, that was the entry area after that second candle closed, and stop loss as usual goes above or below the breaking candle. In this case, it went 100 pips above the breaking candle right there. So entry after this 7:25 a.m. candle close. Okay, so for me in this example, in this trade, we only have 512 pips. All right, what am I going to do? I'm going to go back to the risk calculator. This is what I'm going to enter. So the second example only has a 506 pip size in terms of stop loss. I'm going to enter that right here. So 506. What do you see? The position size for the previous trade, as you guys saw, was 0.05 lots. For this one though, it's 0.19 lots. Why? Because in the previous example, as you guys saw, it was a 1709 pip stop loss, but for this one, it's just a 506 pip stop loss. So guys, you got to understand this. Everything stays the same. Only the pip size you're going to put in to the stop loss area with the pips selected. Once it's done, it's going to spit out the right lot size. Every time, every trade, it's going to be different depending upon the size of the stop loss. I hope with both of these examples, again, both went to TP by the way. So as you guys can see, that's trade number 2, and trade number 1, let me show you quickly. Trade number 1 ended up going to a TP. So now that you've seen both of the example number 1 had a 0.05 lot size, example number 2 had a 0.19 lot size. So guys, your lot size is going to depend on what the size of your stop loss is in terms of pips. Every trade is going to be unique with a different lot size. You got to understand this fact. By just taking the similar 0.01 lots or 0.1 lots or even 1 lot for that matter is going to mess your complete data up. You're going to fail in the long run. Just understand the fact that in order to be successful in this industry, you got to understand risk management properly. You got to take the right lot size. If you don't do this, you're going to blow accounts, multiple accounts by the way. Understand how this game works. Play the game right. I hope you guys understood. If you have any questions, put it down on the comments below. If you want to talk to me directly, you can DM me in Discord. The link is in the description. I hope you guys understood difference in the lot size depending upon the pips. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.